All right, guys and girls, I'm only going to ask you this one time. What color blades on a spinnerbait in muddy water? Whoa! That's a beauty. Good morning, guys and girls. August the 8th. We're going to be looking at Ephesians 2:10. Ephesians 2:10 said, God made us to do good works, which God planned in advance for us to live our lives doing. God made us to do good works, which God planned in advance for us to live our lives doing. God made you and me to do good works for folks. And that's what we ought to be doing. Right. Today's fishing reels are technical works of art. We've come so far in my lifetime with reels, it's hard to imagine how in the world they could get any better. But they do. Somehow they continue to improve them year after year after year. We started with such a simple concept. And originally fishing reels were made by jewelers. That's right, made by jewelers. Fishing reels were made by jewelers. And a lot of the early fishing reels that I've got, and they're not reels that I fished with really, but reels that folks have given me over the years, and some of them that I've bought in some old collections and stuff, they've actually on the spool will have kind of scratched in there some initials or something of the guy that actually made that in a jewelry shop. But now we actually have computers in our fishing reels. And we've done all of this just to make more fishing more pleasurable for you and me. The reels are better and better and better just so we can have a better time fishing out there, so we can have more fun fishing. God is also in the improvement business. He can take a simple, saved sinner and transform that person into a mountain of blessing and good to millions of people. Millions of people. The first name that comes to mind is Billy Graham. There are tons of names that float through my head right now. Many of them doing great works right now and helping millions and millions of people. It's just amazing. He can take a simple, saved sinner, which is what Billy Graham was, and transform that person into a mountain of blessing and good to millions. And you don't have to be a preacher to do good to a lot of people. In fact, most of the people that are doing good to lots and lots of people are not preachers. They're not preachers at all. They are saved, born-again believers that are using themselves to do good for others. He's done it time after time throughout thousands of years. He saved each individual Christian to do good works. That's the one statement right there you need to take to the bank. He saved each individual Christian to do good works. Talk to God today about the good works that He has planned for you to do. Talk to God today about the good works that He's planned for you today to do. Because it says right here that God made us to do good works, and it said that God planned in advance. He planned in advance for you and me to live our lives doing good for people. Wow. Good works. That's fan. Okay, here's our tip for today. A white blade. That's right, a white blade. I don't know if you come up with that answer or not. Some of you probably said fluorescent red, fluorescent chartreuse. A white blade is more visible on a spinnerbait in muddy and murky water. And you know where that really becomes very important? It becomes important if you are around some brush. And where I really notice it a lot, and where I really use a white blade a lot, is if I'm fishing stumps, submerged stumps that's up in real shallow water. Generally, this is in the springtime, and the water's muddy, and I can just barely see those stumps under there. I might see just a dark spot out there with my Polaroid glasses. I see a dark spot out there, and I want to bring my spinnerbait by there, and I want my spinnerbait to bump into that stump, to run into that stump. We've talked about it forever, bump the stump, bump the deal, and I want it to. Now, if I don't do it just right, my spinnerbait's going to get hung in that stump. But if I can see the white blade, it will allow me to bump into that stump, keep the bait straight, not get hung up, and probably catch a fish in a lot of those situations. So a white blade in murky or muddy water. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. And remember, I sure do love you.